Welcome to Round Glass. I'm Miriam Parker. I'm overjoyed to be guiding you today's session on connecting to inner wisdom. In this meditation, we're going to take on with purpose, with a mental attitude that will bring us a sense of centered wisdom. How? By listening. We are going to take on a mental attitude of faith that what we need is not going to come from outside. What we need is going to come from inside. So my question and actually inner contemplation for you today is, where does your happiness come from? And how much of the day do you spend listening to yourself or just checking in? And I wanted to ask you that question really just for you to hear your thoughts on that. What does that mean? And because sometimes we go on automatic, like what makes me happy is this, and it's good. It's good to have a go-to response, but it's also, as meditators, it is our responsibility, rather as people on a journey to great awakening, it is our job to check again and to really wonder, am I doing this on automatic, or am I truly feeling the way that I feel? And I wanted to relate this to self-care, inner guide, as a way of hearing, like, I have this problem, I'm going to listen to the wisdom to see how I can solve this. Like, that's what we do. We're in a pickle, we're in a bind. We go back and we try to figure it out. And so I was recently asked about what self-care meant to me. And after a lot of conversation with my dear friend and then contemplation for myself, I realized two things. One, self-care is really releasing the pressure valve around what perfectionism I have. And the second one is asking for help. That I know I'm really caring for myself once I get to this place where I'm asking for a little bit of support. And that is not so easy, because what is needed in order to ask for help? I'll tell you, we need to know what's going on. We need to really understand what it is that is happening with us right now so that we can really ask for what we need. So many times I will be guiding myself or sharing with others the inner guide around asking them to help us. But I want to go back in this session one step before asking and actually let go of needing them to answer. We're going to be utilizing the tool of listening and trust to make space for the incredible resource of the truth of right now. And if we can really feel the truth of right now and let go of the automatic, then we can find what it is that we need and then ask. Then ask for that help. I figured it out. I need this. And I'm going to go and try to find that support. To practice, taking the time to see where you are in an environment that is important and safe. So what we're going to do today is we are going to listen. The only work and effort we are going to utilize in this meditation will be maintaining a belief that the wisdom that we need is right here, right now. It's not coming from attaining that, I don't know, perfect meal or letting go of those pounds, because you can do those two things, eat your favorite food or let go of that extra weight. It does not mean that you will find the peace of mind at any given moment. That comes from you. So I'm really happy to have the opportunity to share this practice of connecting with your inner wisdom through simply listening to the truth of where you are. So listen to your body. Decide with sweetness, do I need to lie down to practice today? Or am I a little too sleepy? Should I sit up in a nice supported manner with a little pillow behind my lower back? Take your time, find a posture that is supportive to really being able to quiet down the sounds of the body enough to really listen. So find that posture. Make a few adjustments, maybe lean forward and back, find middle. You can seaweed the spine, that's nice, until you find a natural stillness right in the middle. And I'm going to invite you right now to place your mind in a mental posture, which is simply just a reminder of what you know already. You know this, that what you need does not exist outside. You can have all the perfect conditions, but you still need to show up with a mind and heart ready to receive them. So what you are looking for is here right now. And our job is to be patient in this practice today. Be kind and simply listen. So we're going to start with the body. Listen and hear. Remember that you don't need your eyebrows furrowed. Relax them. And as you relax the muscles between your eyebrows, does it increase your capacity to feel? Slow down. This is your time to check in. When you relax your eyebrows and smooth the forehead, does it open up your capacity to feel something different? To feel more or just differently? Feel the eyelids touching one another, the bottom to the top to the bottom. How are the eyes feeling? Perhaps they feel a little fatigue or there's some tension. They're darting around. Are they having trouble letting go of your day? Listen to them and respond accordingly. Respond with compassion. because you're meeting yourself in this moment for the first time. You've never been here before. This is a new moment. Listen to the eyes, the cheeks, the center of your nose, the tip of your nose. The way that your body collects itself, the way the muscles tense or relax can give you information on how you need to respond right now. It's the wisdom of the body. With each exhale, you let go of control of where you think your body should be. With each exhale, you create space to let the body offer its wisdom to you. What does it need? What is it saying? Is there a lot of heat and energy at the crown of the head? And if that's so, perhaps you need to bring the awareness to your belly. Breathing, expanding the belly like a balloon, and then releasing the breath and letting the belly fall into the arms of your lower back. Feel that your shoulder blades are gliding down your back as though they're tucking into your back pockets. Feel the weight of your bones dropping down through the floor, especially the legs. And feel that you're in an optimal posture to hear what's going on inside. The body is now this sweet structure, still and steady. It doesn't need you anymore. It's good on its own. And the same with your thoughts. They don't need your energy anymore. You can hop off the inertia of the thoughts. Let them free and fly on their own. Begin to move your awareness to that space within all of us. It's the motivator space. It's the part of us that wants and doesn't want. It's that motivating space that colors all of our actions, sometimes less, sometimes more. But always present is the motivation. So imagine that the eyes, they're no longer looking forward. They're looking all the way up at the crown of your head, and it's sparkling. And then they look all the way down inside of your body. And it's luminous. It's luminous in there and spacious. No one can hear your thoughts, just you. You're protected and safe within your own mind. You are protected and safe. And I want you to invite a person in your life, a teacher, someone who inspires you, who holds all these qualities that you admire, to come and sit with you, to support you, to maintain that attitude that everything you need is within. For they can look at you and see that if you truly saw what was in your heart, you would never doubt your own purpose. So invite them to sit with you, not needing them to answer any questions. They're there to simply hold space for you to listen. Because when they look at you, what they see is, I see you and I love you. And that's what they see, that's what they say in their mind. I see you and I love you. However you show up, I am not afraid. And with this, feel the deep permission to allow whatever is to rise and to feel it. How are you feeling right now, today, in this moment? And that feeling and the truth of this moment, this now, the location now. Remember, that is where the wisdom is. Trust whatever arises to be the perfect response to your question. Allow the complaining mind to be heard. And trust. Trust, like the body has wisdom, the heart. The heart is the North Star for you. Once you find it, whatever it is might be a surprise to you, decide to let go of all judgment. What would that be like? And like one of those fireworks that goes off, feel that once you have that feeling, it gets brighter and brighter and it rises up through the center of your body and rests itself between your eyebrows like a tiny diamond. And it connects you directly to the source of all your goodness, to the source of wisdom, to the source of love, to that being you invited to meditate with you. So you have this tiny diamond in the space between your eyes. It's a conduit to hear the heart. And from that being, invite them to sit in front of you. They match that light coming from the space between your brows, and it connects you to them. And perhaps they speak to you in words, or they speak to you in light, or a feeling, or a sound. They are speaking. You're asking them to guide you. For they are the part of you that is connected to something much bigger than yourself. Feel the rhythm of your breath and feel that your body is drinking in the light that's shining from them onto you, from their third eye to yours. And this refracted rainbow light begins to pour into your body, and it is so bright, almost blinding. It absorbs into each pore of your body. And you see them shrink to a little spark, rise to the crown, and melt down into your heart. You are centered in the middle, connected to an infinite resource. Deepen your breath. Take your time to emerge from this meditation. Enjoy breathing. Enjoy making small movements with your body, shoulders up and down. Flutter your eyelashes, return to the space around you. Enjoy the resonance of that effort made. So each stroke, right? Each movement of our bodies and minds, they move us somewhere. They don't always get us to the end in one, like you dive into the water not always get to the end with one breath. Sometimes it takes a little more. And sometimes it can be hard to connect to the inner guide. And so my advice to all of us who are committed to living as close as we can to our best versions of ourselves, right? Whatever that word is for you, the best version of self, our higher power, our inner guru, our guide, whatever the name is for you. If you're having trouble connecting, slow down. Maybe ask yourself where you think that guidance may be. Where are you looking for the guidance to come from? And the best and most sweetest thing, and it's what that wisdom, inner guide, higher power wants you to always connect to, is that it's coming from you. And sometimes you, I, us, we as a collective, we need just a little bit more time, right? You throw something up really, really high, it takes a little bit of time to come down. So as people in this world, stretching our legs, interacting with other people, especially as the world opens up, we're going far, far from ourselves. So how many times do you allow yourself to come back in? How often do you slow down? How much are you going on automatic? And how much are we truly listening? So my teacher always reminds me that if you say, what I need is over there, you might want to check in again. You might want to wonder, am I locating my happiness somewhere else besides what is happening in the moment? Not to say that I have everything in the moment, but the potential is here. And just tapping into that potential opens us up to see a new way out. Because what happens when we don't connect, when we don't know what to do next, we feel lost. We've lost our center. So take a moment, breathe, take it in. Know that you have 23 hours and 30 minutes that you're not on the cushion. So how do we practice this off the cushion? My homework for you, my suggestion to you is get suspicious about where the answers are coming from. Get, curious about what is happening in the room all the time. Become pro-annoyed, looking for the positivity around you, looking for the clues and the teachings around you. And getting curious about what is happening in the moment that could somehow be a clue to help you traverse, to help you move forward, to be that breath behind your sails when you don't know how to move forward. Maybe it is happening right now. That is how I practice when I'm off the cushion. And that practice, that 23 hours and 30 minutes that I'm off the cushion, it really, really preps me and gets me excited to connect when I'm on the cushion, because on the cushion is an intimacy you cannot always get off the cushion. So with that, I leave you. With joy, I leave you, and hope that you will have a inspired meditation. Please join me on my profile, find out when I'm teaching again, re-listen to this meditation, and it's a joy.